काट्दा पनि स्टोन भनेर मात्रै काट्दिने गर्नु न त ब्ल्याक स्टोन भनेपछि अनि त्यसपछि कर्ले त फेरि यो भनेको स्टोन मात्रै भनेको त्यो डिफ्रेन्ट हो भन्ने तरकारी गर्थ्यो भने हुन्छ नि त तिनीहरूले जे भन्न सक्छन्
ढुङ्गा मात्रै भन्नुपर्ने हो
अझै बिल काट्दाखेरि ढुङ्गा मात्रै भन्नु त्यो भयो भने जुन ढुङ्गाको हालले पनि ढुङ्गा सप्लाई गरेको ढुङ्गै सप्लाई गरे हो भन्न पाइयो नि त
Dug out for a single. Fletcher moves on to 78. What an innings this has been from him.
Exceptional innings from him. Played second fiddle to Johnson Charles when he just came in, and then after the dismissal of Charles, he just took charge of the innings and led from the front.
So this is the third occasion in which the West Indies A have got to a score of over 200. Full toss. This is gone and landed in no man's land. He'll be very disappointed with himself, Fletcher. He's looking at the toe end of his bat because it was a full toss, should have been put away. Stood deep inside his crease.
That would actually Fabian Allen who hit that shot, mistimed it.
Second six of the over. The biggest of them all, I reckon. And Pratis CC again, that length not helping him at all. Fletcher is standing right deep into his crease. He's expecting that length. How straight is this? Just over our cameraman there. Huge hit.
Expected him to bowl at Yorker leg because of the feel that he has set, so he's batting deep in his crease, trying to get under the ball. So I think bowler needs to think of some other plan here.
A brilliant delivery this. How did that miss the stump? Very close to the off stick. But the CC gets one right this time. Has conceded 2 sixes, 2 singles in this over, 14 of 5. In this era of cricket, if you concede only 14 runs in your final over, I think you've done a good job.
Yeah, definitely, but there's still one ball to go. So let's see if it stays at 14.
But this will have to be careful. The danger of bowling a Yorker every now and then is the margin of error is so little. If you bowl full, it'll be a full toss. Short will be a half volley as well, but he gets it bang on. 2 perfect Yorkers bowled by Pratis to end the 20th over. Fabian Allen appreciating Pratis' final 2 balls as well.
The mutual respect between these two sides has been fantastic. Yeah, that's a great final ball there. Any bowler will be proud of that final couple of deliveries coming back strongly to end the over.
So 209 is what the West Indian side, the West Indies A team managed in their 20 overs. Nepal will be needing a score of over 200 for the 3rd time in this series to win this match from here and level the series 2 each. If the West Indies side win it from here, they'll be leaving to West Indies with the series. Fabian Allen and Andrew Fletcher, both of them were in the hospital. They've come back, shown a lot of character, stayed in the crease for a long time. Andrew Fletcher scored 53 yesterday as well. Performed really well today too.
Focused on the technical details of using the application Streamlabs OBS. So once you've gone ahead and installed Streamlabs OBS, I'll show you how to authenticate with the different
Avinash, it has been a real pleasure to have you in the comm box. I hope you enjoyed as well.
This was my first experience in a commentary box. I did enjoy it, so a pleasure talking to you, and again a pleasure being here in Nepal.
So that's the batting card, 84 or 54 balls for Andre Fletcher. What a series he's having. 43 in the first match, 53 in the second, got to a 50 yesterday, and 84 not out today. Alec Athenaeus was out early today too. Johnson Charles, the Centurion, scored 58 of only 30 balls, and the partnership between NJ Fletcher and Johnson Charles did put up the West Indies side on top like they did yesterday. They scored 145 in between them yesterday, and KC Karti scored only 4 runs, and Fabian Allen 33 of 19 finished it off really well for the West Indies A squad, A side. 1 wicket for Pratis CC, conceded 43. Sompal Kami only bowled 2 overs, conceding 15 runs, 2 wickets to Kushal Bhuttel. The pick of the bowlers, 4 overs, 23 runs and 2 wickets. He was economical as well, and Avinash Bora went for some runs today, 4 overs, 42 runs conceded by him. Gulshan Jha was economical in the first over but was scored for some runs in the second. Not very disciplined bowling by the Nepali side. 25 extras in a T20 match. Not something your bowling coach would accept. That's the venue. The Tribhuvan University National Cricket Ground here in Kirtipur. The fans have come in to watch this 4th T20 match of the Kibu Energy Drink West Indies A Tour of Nepal 5-match T20 series. And with me in the form box is, in fact still is here, Avinash Setaram. 210 runs is what Nepal will need in their 20 overs. Thank you for being with us, Avinash.
Thank you for having me here.
So let's have a look at the highlights of this interesting first innings.
So once you've gone ahead and installed Streamlabs OBS, I'll show you how to authenticate with the different services you may want to use for your recordings, such as Twitch TV and YouTube. As you can see on the screen, I'll also be showing you how to pick out themes that you can use and how to set up custom sources and customize the existing ones so that your scene is set up more properly for the content you want to record. We'll also dive into a bunch of the settings that you can be using for streaming and recording videos. And yes, you generally would want separate settings for each of those because it's different if you're recording to a video file and streaming out there on the internet. We'll also talk about some of the back-end settings, such as what encoder to use for your streaming and your recordings, figuring out your bitrate, and how to separate your microphone audio from your desktop audio, recording to separate audio tracks for your recorded to computer video files, which is very handy if you're going to be editing your video files in your video editor because your desktop audio and microphone will be on separate tracks, and therefore they can be edited independently of each other. So after going through most of the relevant settings and some tips that you can use to improve your streaming and recordings, we'll also do a full example of actually doing a test stream to Twitch TV, trying to make sure that everything works properly, that the chat shows up here in this chat box, which some things have and some don't. Customizing things like the stream title and for all intents and purposes being live on Twitch TV. So after going through all the relevant settings and talking about some tips that can help you out while you're recording and streaming.
If I told you today that you can find
रोटी पकाउन
रोटी तरकारी
हजुर
कोटा
हजुर
कोटला
होइन सर्टला त्यो पनि ज्याएको के खानु भएन आमाले
हिजो बिहान यति भात खानु भएको थियो यति हुँदै खानु तपाईँले ढुङ्ग्री खानु
दिदीलाई मैले गरेको थिएँ अनि म भोट 5 किलो बोलाएको थिएँ अन्त बोलाएको थिएँ मैले सँगै जाऊँ भनेर फोन गरेँ म बोलाएको थिएन सन्तोष दिदीको देवरको छोरीको 5 किलो
माग्यो माग्यो
आमा
छोरी
धेरै गाह्रो भयो धेरै गाह्रो भयो
गाह्रो भयो
निमोनिया भयो के हो फेरि केराहरू खानु भएको थियो र केरा खानु भएको थियो र जस्तो भयो वो त अफिसमा ज्वरो अहिले नै आइरहेको छैन साथी ज्वरो अहिले नै आइरहेको
calculated risk is what's required now. Kushal Bhutel has come time. Looks to take a single, not there. So 2 gone, 6 for 1.
अब तपाईं पनि क्याच गर्नुहोस् टेसोन फाइबरनेटको क्याच द बिग अफर Kipu Energy Drink. Energy.
Now this is what pressure does. Runs not coming quickly and easily. Nepal yet to find their first boundary. Matthew Ford has bowled brilliantly. Got that important wicket of Asif Sheikh in the second ball of his in the first over. Has conceded only 1 run in the 7 deliveries he's bowled. Rohit's presence will matter a lot for Nepal's cause of chasing this target. Slap back. This is a shot of a man in form, and Nepali skipper punishing Ford for being a touch short. Wasn't that bad a delivery. Give himself some room, and over his partner there, Kushal Bhutel had to duck it. The first boundary comes in this fashion for Nepal.
Well, that was a sort of length delivery, just creating that room for himself. Slapping the ball over mid-on. The intent would be crucial, Sachin, from here.
That was almost like a tennis shot. Shot again. Predicted this really well, Rohit Paudel, this time, and the result will be better. 4 of the previous balls, 6 of this. How good a touch Rohit Paudel is in at this point of time. He's got this Midas touch. And Nepal's innings slowly getting on its way.
Brilliant connection from the bat. Look at the transfer of weight in the back foot. Waited for that ball. We're just talking about the intent. The intent is being seen from the captain. It's the power play overs. You want to create that foundation. You're chasing a big total in this wicket. The cracks would definitely open in the second innings. That what we are talking about in the first. So the spinners would be crucial. They would definitely be looking to target Ford from now.
Lucky runs, but Rohit Paudel will take them. Matthew Ford bowling it short once again, trying to pull it again. Rohit Paudel took the top edge of the bat. Yet another boundary. Not at all where Rohit intended it to go, but doesn't matter. 4 runs on the cards for the skipper.
Well, he will be happy with the results. So the third man fielder brought inside the 30-yard circle. Back-to-back boundaries in this over. This is turning out to be a good over for Nepal.
Rohit Paudel has decided to attack Matthew Ford. Probably he's realized that when the spinners come into operation, stroke making will be even more difficult. So he's trying to use the pace of Matthew Ford, which I think is the right idea. This is that previous shot which gave Rohit Paudel a boundary, despite not being the shot that he intended to play. He wanted to go towards the onside. And Kushal facing the beat now. Still not being able to get off the mark. Big over this for Nepal. 15 coming off it. 21 for 1 off 3.
Kipu Energy Drink. Energy for all occasions. Now in 330 ml World Record Special Edition.
समर हुन्छ अझ बढी रिफ्रेशिङ किन्नुहोस् 400 ml मात्र रु 50 मा
विदेशबाट ई सेवा मनी ट्रान्सफर मार्फत ई सेवा वालेटमा पैसा पठाउँदा काठमाडौँमा घर जित्ने मौका पत्ते दादा पत्ते
32 जडीबुटी युक्त कपाल झर्न नदिने नयाँ कपाल मार्ने श्रीकेश जडीबुटी आयुर्वेदिक हेयर ऑयल
ज्ञान चक्की आटा हामीसँग ज्ञान छ सबैलाई हुने ज्ञान.
So Ovid McCoy considered 5 runs in the first over that he bowled. Was a tight over. Rohit Paudel looks in some mood now. He's looking to go after the bowler. Another boundary to Nepali captain's name. He's expecting McCoy to bowl straight at him. Give himself some room. Swung the bat. The timing could have been better, but the result is another boundary. Oh, he's been in terrific form in this series, Rohit Paudel. Scored 112 in the first match. Led his team to victory. Scored 70 odd runs in the second, and then he was rested yesterday. He comes back in with the same kind of form, 24-15. Didn't get much support in the second match. Again, the question remains the same. Will he stay there? Will he get the support? Check shot this. Did it carry to Ovid McCoy? I think it was a little short.
The captain has shown the intent pretty well. So much of experience with McCoy. Utilizing his experience. The previous over went for plenty of runs. The plan would be clear to just contain the flow of runs from this end.
Rohit Paudel almost jumping onto that shot. He's smiling, so is Kushal Bhurtel. Was bowled a little wide. Good anticipation this by McCoy. It was a slow run back of the hand. He was expecting room for him, and he walked towards the onside, and that's when McCoy realized that Rohit would not get to the ball if he bowled it outside the off stump, which he did. It's turning out to be a little contest between these two. Rohit carrying on with his form. The intent is clear. He wants to go after the bowlers, and that's because of the confidence he has garnered after 2 great innings. 100 in the first, 50 in the second. McCoy has also responded well to Rohit Paudel. And Kushal Bhurtel, we've talked about his form a number of times in the series. He came back after scoring 3 ducks in Oman. Hasn't done much in the series as well. Was dropped in the match yesterday. Got 11 runs in the first match and then scored 2 in the second. Can he get his form back before he goes into that World Cup plane? Driven really well.
Well, the plan has been clear from McCoy. He was testing Rohit with a shorter delivery. As soon as Kushal came in, he just balled a bit filler to Kushal Bhurtel, and it would be interesting to see if McCoy will just pitch the ball around that 4th stump, because we have seen Kushal struggling with the deliveries around that 4th stump. So compact outside off field is a point